Hey YouTubers, it's Emmanuel Carmacasa here, and today I'm going to be showing you my 7 custom-made Trackmaster Thomas trains. So yeah, let's get started. Let's start with 4 of our narrow gauge, 4 of our miniature gauge engines, and 3 more of our cool engines that I made. Okay. So first up, we have the green miniature engine, Rex, the miniature gauge engine. That's right. Here's Rex, the miniature engine. I use him out. I use a Trackmaster 2 Gordon. Don't worry, I still have my Trackmaster 2 Gordon. It's right over there, and I'm still keeping him. I was fine with getting a Playroll Gordon, but I have no way of getting it. And the Trackmaster Gordon is so quick and fast. It's so, well, never mind. I don't care. Who cares about Playrail? I still love Trackmaster 2 as well as Playrail. Anyway, who cares? I love Trackmaster 2 Gordon, and I'm keeping it. Also, I made him custom express coaches over there. That's right. Anyway, let's continue. So yes, so this is another Trackmaster Revolution Gordon. So yes, I used it to make Rex. This is the same Gordon I used to make Rex. And I use a Henry tender to make his tender. Yeah. So here's his face. It's printed. I spray paint him green, and I give him silver handrails. I gave him green wheels. That's perfect. And I cut the wheels off, and I gave him an arch wheel. I put cardboard, I spray painted green and detailed him. I detailed the running board, and I used hot glue for his dome and painted gold. And the cab is painted black here. And yeah, that's cool. And his tender is especially a Henry tender that I used. Yes, I use it to make Rex. This is tender. I spray painted it dark green because my light green is out, and yeah, I brought more. Don't worry. And his back is tender. I painted the red lining, and yeah. And his Arsdale here, I painted the Arsdale here and there. Yeah. I gave him green wheels. I used clear nail polish to fix it. And I did the piston. And yeah, it's cool. And yeah, that's it. That's about Rex. Rex looks amazing. Sure, that's cool. That's all about Rex. Next up, we have the blue engine of the miniature gauge railway, Bert. Yeah, how do I create Bert? Well, I was going to use a Merlin thing, like one of the YouTubers did. I used a Henry and a Gordon tender. I spray painted it all blue. And it's the same Henry I used to make Old Ship Henry, but now I don't use it. I wanted to make Bert. So yeah, I spray painted blue. I Sharpie markered the wheels blue. I did the other same. And I did the red lining here. And I did the same thing to Rex. I did the same thing like I did to Rex. I put Arsdale And then Bert, here and there. I gave him new piston rods. And yeah. And that's it. That's all about Bert. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have a trackmaster mic, but I will get one from Christmas from my Uncle Aki. And yeah, that's cool. Never mind. Okay, cool. Don't worry, I promise I'll get a trackmaster mic. When will I get it? Maybe, yeah, Christmas. I will. Maybe some Christmas or next Christmas. Oh, maybe this Christmas. Yeah, I will get it. I promise. Even if I don't get it, I can get it someday. Next is my custom made, and next is my two smaller ollies I made. Here's the next top are my two more smallies. It's next more up is my favorite engine from the CGI series I saw in Twins, and one of my YouTubers he made one of these, so I decided to make one too. And Steve, he made a custom, so I made it too. And this one is my favorite engine. It is ta-da, Jock. That's right, my custom-made Trumpster James. Jock. Jock. Yes, sorry, Jock. Jock. Yes, Jock. Presenting Jock. I mean, how could you not like it? It's Jock. Yeah, I made Jock out of a spare James I used to make Sunny. I cut off the wheel, I cut off the bunker, then gave him a tender. And yeah, then I gave him wheels too. Unfortunately, they're not painted yellow, but it's okay. So yeah, so let's talk about the small Jock. Jock appeared in the Railway series, and yeah. And I heard that Steve had made a custom Jock, my favorite YouTuber. So I decided to make my own Jock too. So here's Jock. Here's his face and his names painted on two sides. And I painted the wheels yellow. And yeah, he works. Just like Bert and Rex. And yeah, that's cool. So Jock, I did red for his cab, his stripes, and his handrails. I painted the handrails silver, and I gave him a tender. I put R style yellow, and yeah, that was it. I did even the detail on the back of the tender, and that's it. That's all about Jock. Even I got the pistons from the Henry. Jock looks perfect. Yeah, that's Jock. I'm so happy that I made Jock. And yeah. Oh yeah, and here's the next custom I made. Frank. Sorry, Now next up, we have our final miniature gauge engine. It's a diesel engine, I guess. Yes, he is. This is Frank. Yeah, how did you not like it? It's Frank, the grumpy diesel from the miniature gauge railway. Yeah, how could you not like Frank? I made him out of a trackmaster Toby. Yeah, it was the Trumpster 2 Toby I made. I replaced it with the Playroll Toby. Yeah. So I gave that back, got that back, and I used it to make Jock. I mean Frank. Sorry, never mind, Frank. Yeah, I made Frank He's made out of Chumster 2 Toby. I cut off I cut off the sides here and there, and I decided to put cardboard. Then I use glue. Then wait for it to dry, and yeah, this bunker was from this buffer bean was from a Percy, the Chumster 2 Percy that I used chocolate cover Percy, and I gave him a new one. And yeah, I glued this one, and I gave the Chumster 2 Percy a new bunker. Yeah. And yes, Frank looks perfect. Add buffers at the back, and here the buffer bean. Frank is one of my favorite Arsdale miniature gauge diesel engines I made. Yeah, Frank. Now I can make Frank a good member of the miniature gauge railway if I get Mike. Yeah, cool. So yeah, that's Frank. And that's our miniature gauge engines. Yeah, Rex, Bert, Jock, and Frank. But I will get Mike. Like I say, I will get the Trapster Mike. I promise. But if I don't get it, or get it now, I will get it. I promise. Yeah. Okay, now to our cool members. Cool engines I made that I saw in the TV series. And one of them is a magical engine I made that I saw in Thompson the Magic Road that I couldn't get from Wiz. And yeah, never mind. So I made her. So I haven't got time to get her. I knew that was really too much. Yeah. So I made this character, and you're gonna see her. I'll just let her wait. So let's continue. First, this one. Don't worry, I'll show you this. I know, it's the best engine. You'll see. Let's start with this one. That's right. It's my custom. First, we'll start with this one. Then we'll go to this one, okay? I promise, we'll go to her. But start with him. So yes, this is my custom-made D261 or Class 40. My custom Class 40. One of my favorite diesel engines. So yeah, that's Class 40, and I made him out of a Trackmaster 2 Diesel 10 because I'm getting the Playrail Diesel 10 along with Splatter and Dodge. Yeah, cool. I probably get Donald and Douglas too, I guess. Maybe for my birthday. So, here's Class 40. Class 40. Hokunaga, it's Class 40. You know, from blown out. Yeah, I've made him out of a Diesel 10, yeah. So this means, so first I took the claw out, and then I spray painted it green. I forgot to fill this, but it's okay. And I paint him, and I paint this side, front and back, yellow. And I paint the buffers red. In the back and front. The back and the front. And I paint the roof. I paint the roof, the top roof, black. I even detailed him. I put D261 here, and then here, yeah. And I printed his face, stick it to cardboard, and glue it. Of course, this is his face, and he looks great. And that was it. And he still looks great. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn the switch like I did to the frame. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, it's cool, never mind. So yeah, guys, that's cool. Yeah, it's cool, never mind. So yeah, that's D261. I mean, Class 40. Yeah, whatever. Okay, now it's up to this character. It is Da 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 da. Lady, the magical engine. That's right, my favorite magical engine character from Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Lady. So yeah, this is the lady I made, and here's her buffer bean. I took the Percy buffer bean and glued it to Frank, which I did, and I gave him the new buffer bean that was on the All Engines Go Thomas. I turned it to Fergus. He's right here. Don't worry, I'll show you. So yeah, so here's the buffer bean of Lady. I glued cardboard to it to make her look perfect. And I give him cardboard lamps. So yeah. And this is the same Percy I made into a chocolate cover Percy, and it didn't look great, so I turned him into Lady. So yeah. And here, so when I saw one of the YouTubers had made a custom Lady, I want to make my own. So here it is, Lady. So yeah, I painted her in a dark shade of purple, her wheels, and yeah. And I Sharpie markered the side rods gold, and I gave her a lamp, and a cap, and a box, and I even used hot glue for the dome, and I painted it gold, using Sharpie markered, and I even detailed the whistle. Of course it's a whistle. And I got new buffers for her from a Toby Thomas. And yeah. And I painted the running board black. I gave her piston rods. And that's it. And that's Lady. Yeah. So yeah. When it dried, and I even gave her real coal. So yeah, real coal. Yeah, that's it. And yeah, I've made Lady of the Trumpster 2 Percy, another Trumpster 2 Percy I got from Mr. Loney. Yeah. So here's the Lady I got. Yeah, okay. I made Lady out of a Percy, and yeah. Anyway, let's continue. I used the dark shade purple to paint her funnel. And yeah, that's cool. I painted the pistons, and I even printed her name, Lady, on her sides. I gave her a face, and I detailed her lamps, and much. And yeah, she still works. My custom Lady works. Does it work? Yes, it works. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, yes, as I was saying, Lady works. And I'm so excited to make Thomas and the Magic Railroad because I'm getting more characters, but I'm not rich enough. But yeah, so when I'm 18, I will get Donald Douglas, but on Christmas I will get Diesel 10 and Splatter and Dodge. And yeah. So here's the custom Lady. I'm still keeping her, and this is going to be the main Lady I'm going to use. Or, well, never mind, don't care. I'm still keeping this Lady, and like I said, I'm going to make it the main Lady. And I won't have to get a Tommy Lady anyway. So yeah. So that's Lady, and she looks beautiful, doesn't she? Lady in the Magical Engine, yeah. And yeah, that's Lady. She's a beautiful engine. And I'm so happy to make her a girlfriend for Thomas. Because I know Thomas and Lady are in love. They've been dating. I don't know. Well, never mind. So that's Lady the Magical Engine from Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Yeah. Last but not least, here is one of my favorite standard engines. Traction engines of the world, Fergus. Yep, that's the Fergus I made. Remember this guy that I made? Yep. My old Fergus wasn't working, so I made a new Fergus. I used an All Engines Goes Thomas's screw bottom thing, and then I used this chassis, this All Engines Go Thomas's chassis, and this white coupling to make Thomas's to make it move by itself. And I used gave him a wheel. I glued it here at the bottom, here inside, and that's it. And I glued buffers at the back, and I glued buffers in the front. And yeah, and then I gave him a funnel, and a cylinder thing here, and a red wheel bottom here, front here, up top here. And then I spray painted his wheel, and then I Sharpie markered his wheels red. That's it. And then yeah, and then I Sharpied, and then I painted this small box black. Then I give him a buffer bean, and that's it. And that's it. I give him buffer bean in the back too. I Sharpie marketed the whole thing blue. I give him gold bands. Gold stripes. Yep. I even painted his brass. That's the brass here. That's right. That's cool. Fergus looks nice. Fergus is one of my favorite engines in the world to make. He's easy. Not bad. And yes, he still works. Yeah. And I give him a coupling rod. I gave him a coupling rod, a hook to attach other cars out of a paper clip, and yeah, that's it. Fergus is done, and I give him a paper face. I give him a face attached to cardboard, and I glue it here. I glued the whole thing together and painted it. And yeah, that's Fergus. Fergus is perfect. I can add him to my series and add to my collection. And yeah, that's cool. What else do I have to lose? And yeah, that's Fergus. Well guys, that's it for my 7 custom-made trackmaster Thomas trains I made. I'm happy to make Lady, because she was easy, because I have a spare Percy I made, as well as Fergus, Frank, and all the miniature engines, including Class 40. Yeah, cool. So yeah. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like and subscribe and comment below. That you like this channel. Yes. And write in the comments below how much you like it. I want to see your comments, especially you, Trimboy55. And yeah, Trainboy54. And Catherine Keppel and Tom TTTE, all of our fans, and Steve and other YouTubers, and yeah, it's cool. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like, comment down, and subscribe below, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and see you next time. Bye.